Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Knaveswell Farm Extended. Now today we're finally going to get round to doing some round baling because we've got lots of Heston bales that we have currently got in storage up at the cow farm, but we need at least 1 or 2 round bales for the grain drying plant that we've got. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now before we go any further, you may have already noticed it, but you may not. If not, then the 698 now finally has a 4-wheel drive axe on it. She's slowly coming along. I've still got a couple more things to do yet, but she looks a lot better with a proper 4-wheel drive axle. Now this is, if you're new to the channel, this is my 698T version of the 698 redo that I made. I've also put the front loader back on because, you know, it may come in handy. We haven't got any front loaders on the map. Now I've also got a surprise for some of you that were asking for it, but before I show you that, let's jump into the 698 and pick up our round baler, shall we? Come on. Why did I put that starter noise into it? Right. So what we're going to do is pick up our baler. It's currently waiting in the middle of the road. Hopefully health and safety haven't driven past, but there we go. So let's go ahead and get her hitched up and connect the PTO shaft. There goes that. What, was that meant to do that? I'm not sure. PTO shaft. There we go. So yes, hopefully this 698 has enough horsepower. Ooh, wrong gear simulate. Well done, sir. Oh, I flipped under where webcam on. There we go. There's the wheel cam. But yes, hopefully the 698 has enough horsepower to actually pull the baler. I've not tested it just yet. In fact, I don't even know if the baler works. We were meant to be using a McHale round baler, but that one did not work at all for some reason. It was like 45 degrees too high. So we've binned that one off. So if you do see a little tiny McHale round baler on one of the mod sites, do not download it. It does not work. So, oh yeah, we're using the Chrome edition of something, or edition Chrome. This is from the Varial pack, or a Varial pack. So, don't really know much about this baler. This was kind of a last-minute replacement, if I'm honest, guys. But yes, there is a surprise, like I said, for some of the viewers that were asking for this. Now, I personally, I'll try not to give so much away, but I got rid of it because I thought we had too much here on Knaveswell Farm, but when I did get rid of it, people were... Oh, I just realised something. I have head tracking on today. Yes, missed this. So yeah, I brought it back. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I know some of you were still going to think now that we've got too much tractors, but there was a lot of people that wanted me to bring it back, and I mean a lot. So we've got the Case waiting over there. He's just doing the header trailer today. And the new Holland is back as well. It looks like the combine's actually stuck. Bear with me. Right, so we've sorted the combine out. Turns out we just need to give it a little bit more of a headland. So let's go ahead and get this baler unfolded first of all. Get her started up. So it looks like we can pull it, but the RPMs on the Massey right now are pretty high. So I can deal with high RPMs as long as it actually pulls it, of course. Now, I forgot to actually drop the swath for the first couple of meters, so we've got some chopped straw here, and then the swath starts like here somewhere. I need to add a schematic for this. Right. And we are finally baling now. Bit of a wonky field, so we've got to follow... Oh, wow, we're on 100% already. That's interesting fill level, I must admit. That was the wrong button, simulate. Well done, sir. Let's go ahead and close that down. So yeah, it looks like we've got quite a small loading capacity on this baler, so I may not keep this one. I got a nice... Nah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, everybody, so we've switched out the baler here. We now have a John Deere 864. No idea what that means, but it's one of these ones we have to manually open up, I think. So we've got... Ooh, there's our twine, I believe. Open the rear panel. No idea what any of this is. I've got to be completely honest. But then, yeah, we need to put it into work mode. No idea what work mode is. Oh, okay. So we have to manually put the wheels down, etc., etc. So we're going to jump in to the 698 again. We've got a built-in bale counter as well, which is nice. So this one's currently only rented, so it's not actually going to matter this time, but let's go ahead and lower the pickup here. Where's my head tracking gone? There we go. That's that lowered. And we are away. So we got the New Holland. Don't even know what model that is, if I'm honest. You guys do, because you asked for it back, but I always forget. But yes, I'm sure some of you will be glad it's back. Now, when we've unloaded the barley, what we're going to do is just purely sell it straight from here, because we don't actually care about the barley. We're literally here just for the round bales. And as you can see, we're already getting a lot better field capacity on this baler, which is nice. Let's show you guys some third person. You guys seem to like that as of late. Here we go. See if I can make this corner. No, we've lost. No, tree put us off. Oh dear. The head tracking keeps going off today and it's really annoying me. Look forward, head tracking. Forward, that way. You know, the way that's forward. Awesome sauce. So yeah, how you guys doing? Welcome back to Knaveswell Farm Extended. Oh, we're on 95%. I wonder what that horn was then. It was glad to be back on Thornton Farm though. I did kind of miss it because we had like a little marathon of Knaveswell Farm Extended. Come on, where's 100%? There we go. We're actually going to turn the baler, sorry, this way, so that the bale doesn't. That's the wrong button. Well done, sir. So it doesn't roll down the hill. Okay, there we go. It's actually unfold. We have to unfold it to get the bale out, which is new to me. I'm going to assume the mod author of this has used Google Translate or something to convert this into English, because if you look at the help menu, the V key does sunrise pickup. Pretty sure that's meant to say rise or raise or lift, but nope, it says sunrise pickup. So when we're done, remind me to sunrise pickup the pickup. Whoa, where are you going, sunshine? You're in my way. Move. Where are you going? So yeah, if you're just joining us, guys, and you're wondering why we're doing round baling if we have some Hester bales as well, this is purely going into the grain drying, so this may even be the only field we do, if I'm honest. We may get the Heston down here later on. Am I in your way? Sorry, buddy. My bad. 15 miles an hour feels way too fast to be baling. Mind you, it is a John Deere. They got pretty good pickups on them usually, don't they, in real life? So, who knows? Not as good as the old New Holland, but still good. My head tracking's annoying me today. I'm going to turn it off until we're on the road at least. So yeah, how you guys? Like I said earlier, we've got the New Holland back because it was very, very highly requested. Although I can't remember where I downloaded it from. I'm not ignoring you guys. I am trying to find the link as promised, but I can't remember where I downloaded it from. I think it might have been like an Italian site. So I need to have a look on that. If you find it before me, guys, the link to that, feel free to put it in the comment section below. And just pick up these bits I missed here. I'll give you a shout out if you manage to find it. And I'll put your link in my mod list. Where are you going? What is this New Holland up to today? Oh, we'll leave him in peace. We'll go this way. Slower the pickup. This Massey Ferguson doesn't even know that we've got the baler on the back. Not even struggling at all. Let's chuck this bale out here. Fell down, go on. There we go. Right, okay everybody, so I finished baling this field here. We only got 3 bales from this baler, so like I said, much, much better field capacity here. We're going to turn off the Massey Ferguson real quick. We'll jump out. They give out nice little custom bales as well, this John Deere. Very, very nice indeed. So £280 that bale's worth. It's a shame we're not actually going to be selling it because we're just going to burn it, essentially. We're literally burning money away. So I will put that baler into the mod list as well. But let's finally jump back into the New Holland something. There we go. So you guys have been asking for this back once again. I'll quickly show the new people. Let me turn head tracking off and use the mouse real quick. So the steering wheel I need to change, but the rest of it is pretty solid. It's a pretty nice model. And functionality wise is pretty good also. So yeah, I don't mind having it back on the farm. It's not going to be much more than a grain pusher, I don't think, but there we go. So let's unload this final load of barley here in this combine. There we go. So we'll leave that unloading. Meanwhile, we need to jump through... Where's my fork? Right, sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot that my fork was on the other side of the map, so I went and got that off camera because I don't want to bore you guys just driving to the other side of the map. But yes, we're in the Merlo now. We have a brand new bale trailer. And the reason I swapped the other one out, the other one looks better personally, I think, but it didn't have a actual locking script. It kind of used the Giants one, which, as we learned in the last episode, doesn't really work because we lost 2 bales. So this one has a manual locking script, so hopefully this one will perform a little bit better. This is actually the trailer I used on the original Knaveswell farm, so technically it makes sense that we've got it here as well. Right. So obviously the combine's going to be unloaded by now. So what we're going to do is take all of these over to the grain drying plant. In fact, we've got 2 different kinds of bales in here, so I don't know how this is going to work, if I'm honest, because we've got the ones from the Chrome and the ones from the John Deere. So let's jump out the old Merlo real quick. I think it's 8 to open the door, yes. Let's disconnect this boy. And let's start collecting some round bales then, I believe. So, not sure how we're going to do this. I'm not very good at round bales, that's the problem, guys. Now, I know you're technically meant to collect 2 at a time, I think, with round bales. So, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Hopefully you guys don't hate me if I fail massively. So I think you get it like here, something like that. This guy doesn't even want to get picked up. He just moved. Maybe you can only get this one in the center, which is a shame because I got the wrong type of bale fork, if so. Oh, there we go. We got him. We got him. Kind of needs to get wobbled on, but that'll do for now because we need to get another one. So where is the other one? Where's my head tracking gone? Right, so there's a different kind of bale. We want another John Deere bale if possible. Oh, there's one. There's a John Deere bale. So we'll put this one down next to this one, and then hopefully we can pick up both of them, essentially. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? Let's go to... fork cam. There we go. Let's lower this. Okay. Let's go ahead. This is hard. My head tracking's not helping me today. It's really annoying. Everything's just really sensitive today that's annoying me. Stop. Head tracking sensitive. The joystick sensitive. In fact, is there anything to do with that? No, that had nothing to do with it at all. I thought it may have been to do with my actual mouse sensitivity, but no, it's not. Right, so there's one. He's gone on alright this time. Now, hopefully we have enough room for the other one also. Stop going up, Mr. Boom Arm. Right. I don't think we're going to be able to... Oh, we did get 2. There we go. Kind of. As long as we're on roughly, it doesn't really matter all that much. But yes, let's get these loaded up onto the trailer. I'm actually going to put it into 4-wheel steering mode. If we can. Hopefully that's working now. So where's our trailer? Here you are. I'm very disorientated today for some reason. I have no idea why. Right, let's go ahead and drop these onto the trailer as neatly as we can. It looks like we're only going to be able to get 2 on here, which is a shame. Huh. Well, we need to get 1 more on anyway, so that's fine. And then the other 2 should just fall on top, essentially, because they're tiny little ones from the Chrome. Now, the good thing about that John Deere baler as well is, guys, I can actually... Let's just pick this up roughly for now, because we need to do the same thing what we just did to them. Yeah, you can actually change the size of the John Deere bale, which is nice. Right, we'll put this one over here with these for now. So they're all together sort of thing. And let's collect this John Deere bale. Right, so there's that one on. No, why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? Well, that was a waste of time. Ugh. Let's try that again, shall we? Right, let's try that. Take two. Ready? I'm trying to knock that one over there as well so it straightens up a little bit, but hopefully this one doesn't fall off again. Right, let's make sure it's actually on the trailer this time properly. There we go. I've seen it tap down. It should be fine. There we go. And now we just got to get these naff ones over here. So I'll get these loaded up and then we'll jump back. Right, so am I going to get both of these onto here? I need to straighten up just a little bit there. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what we got here then. I'll gently push that one off and possibly. As long as they both clomp down onto the trailer, I am a happy bunny. Looks like we may have her. Now, it looks a bit ridiculous with two different size bales, but, well, you saw what happened. The other baler was rubbish. So, we're going to get this last little one here. I know I was going to do this off camera, but... there's that bad boy. That was a pretty nice one. These small ones are easy to get onto the trailer, which is nice. Well, onto the fork, sorry, not the trailer. And so we're going to put this one on top of these smaller ones, I think. Right. Just about here will do nicely. Oh, sorry guys, I've not even been recording the wheel cam. Dang it. My bad. Hopefully you guys aren't that upset by it. But oh well. There we go. Still getting used to my new software, guys, so bear with me. No! Stay on you! You're meant to let go of this one, not take others with you. Stay. Ugh! Right, let's try that again. It did fall off. It was terrible. Terrible incident involving a bale that fell off. Straighten it up a little bit here. Why do you keep tilting fork? I think my joystick's on its way out, guys, if I'm honest. Stay. Oh, that was close. Right. Now that is every single bale in the field, I believe. So what we can do is hook up the trailer again. And hopefully they don't fall off when we do this. So to prevent that, I'm basically going to get this as straight on as I can. So there's not too much movement in the trailer when we connect it. I don't trust that top bale. He's going to fall off. Right. So we can lock bales now. Now hopefully all of these are actually locked. Looks like they are. I just need to put the Merlo back onto road steering. There we go. Took that up. And we'll take these down to the grain drying plant. But before we do that, well, actually no, before we actually put them in, I should say, I think we're going to get the combine hooked up onto another field, possibly. Which means we have to swing the case around, pick up the header trailer, and do that. All that good stuff. This video's gone pretty bad so far, but this is the joys of being a YouTuber, I suppose. Sometimes things don't work out. I mean, my joystick's been a bum today, so it's a little bit harder. In fact, my head tracking as well. Everything's been a bum today, but at least the bales are still on the trailer, so I don't have to go picking them up after the video from some bush like I did in the last episode. Right, let's go through here. There's our fuel from the last episode. Right, so if we switch that to the trailer, we should be able to press X and then disconnect that. And now hopefully they're not connected anymore. Hopefully, I say. Right. That's our Heston's just behind that door there. Let's get four-wheel steering back on. That's Crab Simulate. Well done, sir. Very tight yard, this. I actually do like it. I like things when they're nice and cramped like this. It's a bit more realistic, I think, when yards are small like this. But anyway, Hopefully these bales are actually going to fit. There's a small chance, of course, they won't. Let's back that up. The dodgy joystick actually helped me somewhat there. But anyway, let's back up. Now, our task is to get this bale into that hole. Now, hopefully the bale's not too small, like not too big, sorry, like I just said. Looks like it may be alright, if I'm honest. Looks like it may just be okay. So we just need to line it up properly to get it in there. Right, let's push it on a little bit more like that. In fact, I say cheated. I got told in one of my old videos that's actually what real farmers do. They use walls and stuff to push stuff onto their forks. Oh, it might be a little bit too big. Just a little bit too big, I think. Come on, get in, you git. Get in there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the auto fork thing, whatever it's called. That's not what I wanted to do. Well done, sir. Oh, so that actually worked, surprisingly. I thought you'd have to put the bale in there and turn it on, but apparently that seems to work. So let's have a look here. Sure, 98%, so it looks like that did work. Is our grain drying now? Let's go close these, actually. This makes a really horrible noise. There we go. Well, the generator came on when I did that, so I'm assuming it's working. Yeah, it's on 99%. And there's 37 litres of dry grain now, so I don't think anything's in there just yet. Oh, we can just see it working there. So there we go, guys. That is the grain drying plant now. So literally, you just top up the bales where I just put that one there. Right, guys, so whilst the grain is drying away there, what we're going to do is pack this header onto the header trailer and take it over to another field. Now, this is essentially all just throwaway barley because... oh, gosh. Let's get this perfect. There you go. Yeah, we only really want the straw from this so we can make bales. So all the barley we're collecting is pretty much just throwaway. Let's jump in to the case real quick. We'll go ahead and lock that header. Did we just do that? Yes, we did. And we'll take this over to one of our other fields. Now, I believe not the field next to us, but the one after that, 75, is a pretty big field, I believe. So that should take quite a while. Move around this corner here. Now, what we need to start thinking about, guys, is also getting some silage. Not to sell. Well, we could sell some, but we need to do a silage session on here because we need to give our cows some silage or some grass, whatever. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to use the corn. Oh, there's a big field as well. Now, the good thing is, I think we can get to that field without using any of the main roads, so we might, if it will fit, be able to take the combine down there with the header still attached to it. Actually, it's not going to get through here, is it? Nope, definitely not going to get through there. So, by the way, I found out what this yard is. This is where we store our oats, I believe. Okay. We're going to leave this here like so the combine can just come and collect it. And then we'll drive over and get it. So also, guys, whilst we're here, thank you for everyone that gave me the feedback on Thornton Farm for the potato washer. Bit of a pain to put it into the map, but we got it working in eventually. So now I have a potato washer, which is nice. Now, this episode here, like I said earlier, is a bit random, guys. I do apologise if you're not finding it very interesting, but we literally just want to get some straw because we need some round bales, and all we've got currently is Heston's. So yeah, that's all that stuff. Let's take this up to field number 75 and collect our header. There's the other yard over there, guys, in case you still don't know. Well, most of you haven't played this map yet, but yes, there's the other yard over there. No, I don't think I disconnected the header yet, so I need to go ahead and do that before we actually connect this. Look at that for a lineup, guys. A real life farm would be... it's not actually that good. I thought it looked better from back there, but yes. So there we go. Move it back slightly. Move this ball way out the way. We'll go into the woods. Why not? We'll take it into the woods. For now. Get it out the way of all the other trailers and stuff. And let's begin. First of all, we need to... Are we still unfolded, actually? No, I just folded it away. That's not what we want. We want to unfold it. And let's make a start with this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is barley. It started saying canola back then. And it did look like there was two different types of grain, but it looks like it's finally chosen barley and stuck with the barley, which is nice. We want 6, and we want to make a couple of round headlands here. There we go. Why are you shredding the straw, young sir? Come here. Wait. Come here. There. So we want you to drop the straw, please. I don't know why you're shredding it. I never asked you to not shred it. Oh, to shred it, I mean, sorry. Why is there canola here? That's definitely canola, guys. Not sure why it's here. Well, that must... We'll jump into the little New Holland we've got here and sell this tiny bit of barley that we've got in the trailer. There we go. Let's take this round. So this whole episode, I've already said this, but just to clarify, this whole episode was basically just getting the grain drying work because a lot of people have been asking me to sort that out. So yes, you fill it with diesel using the universal... I forgot what make it is. Yeah, I completely forgot what make it is. Flegel, I think it might have been. So you fill it up with fuel from there. You fill... Well, obviously you put your grain into it because it's a drain dryer. And you need a round bale. Now, I have heard from... Well, I've heard that you could put square bales into it. It's just a pain in the bum to get them in. And I got Heston bales, so there was no way on this earth a Heston bale would fit into the space that we've just put that round bale into. Right, let's turn into here. When I swap the steering wheel out for a better one, I'm also going to make it so it actually matches my steering wheel, because it only turns about 40 degrees at the moment, which is not good. Right, let's back this up into here. Like so. And let's go meet this guy back up the field, shall we? Now, I'm planning on doing a live stream soon, guys. So let me know in the comment section below what map you would like me to do that on. You can do Knaveswell Farm Extended live. We can carry on with the Thornton Farm live stuff, which it currently is at the moment. So yeah, let me know what you'd want to see on my next live stream. Because I'm planning on doing it very, very soon, actually. We may have some special guests, if my internet will let me. Okay, it turns out this isn't the one with the roll crop tyres, but what I have just found is we got a windscreen wiper that we can manually use, which is interesting. Now, is he 100% just yet? Yes, he is. Let's go ahead and unload him. Looks like he's waiting for us anyway. Now, what we do need to do as well is bring the Massey Ferguson over to bale this, but we've already got all the round bales we need for the time being, so I think we might bring the Heston baler over, which means we need to use the case for that. Look, there's canola up here as well. What is going on? I'm really confused, guys. Is this a bug? Right, let's unload this. Okay, guys, so sorry about this random episode. Like I said a second ago, this was purely because you guys wanted to see the grain dryer working properly, so there we have it. If you did enjoy this episode for some strange reason, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot and helps the channel grow. Hit subscribe to see more. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.